Guten Tag, Yammers, and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft, episode number 10. Who would have thought that this glorious series would make it all the way to 10 episodes? Not me. Ever. Today we're going to do something that should be pretty cool, but real quick at the beginning of the challenges. There are 2 challenges today. From this point on, no more sleeping at all the entire episode, and no more crafting new armor. Or I guess I should say no more using new armor. So this armor right here, this is it. If it lasts the whole episode, great. If it breaks in like 3 minutes, that's too bad. Now, before we go down into the caves, last episode was a disaster. Truly, I did not expect the Woodland Mansion to be such a challenge. That was really difficult. Oh no, I knew there was one over here. I made an extra crafting table. Oh man. Last episode was rough. The Woodland Mansion was a challenge. However, we made it out alive, and we have levels. There is really only one thing that I'm looking for today, and it's right there. It's right in front of us, and it's been in front of us the whole time. There it is. It's beautiful. Not only did we make it out of the Woodland Mansion with our life and a lot of levels, but an anvil too, which means this infinity bow can... Ooh, that's expensive. That's expensive. I don't like that. Oh, that's going to be expensive, but we'll go for it. I have this other bow too, which I figured might as well just disenchant it. I don't really need it. What could we get? Oh no. Okay, we'll remember. So now that that's out of the way, we could actually use this bow because they have one arrow right here, which is amazing. This is going to come in huge handy today's episode. But we did find something else in that mansion. Name tag. 1. You look good. Alright, so enchanting, that's done. I'd like to get the levels back so we could up our gear even more, but an enchanted bow, that's amazing. So far in the 1.18 Hardcore Minecraft experiment, we've explored, seen the terrain, we've taken out the end, we've done a couple challenges, it's pretty cool. Hardcore stuff. What we haven't done very much of is caving. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to find a cave, go into the cave, check it out, see how it goes. If you like today's episode and you want the series to keep going, leave a like. There is only one last thing that I have to do before we can go there. Smelt food. I need more food. I used it all up in last episode. You know, they don't get enough love, but smokers. Smokers are actually amazing. Like, it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but they cook food so fast. They're so good. I don't think it's just me here on this one, but lately, I've been completely forgetting about the caves. I've been completely focused on the mountain, thinking the whole update is all about the surface, the overworld, all of the new generation. I mean, after all, the stuff coming in the update is massive. Every single biome literally is getting a revamp here. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. But the caves are getting completely redone too, which is actually huge. This is the first time this has ever happened in the entire history of the game. Basically. Like, it's basically the first time. It's a very big occasion. And I've completely forgot about it. I was thinking about it a little bit before this episode, and I think I figured out why. Lately, in the experimental snapshots, it's been all about the mountains. Earlier this year, the caves were redone, and it was amazing. Like, super exciting. But yeah, it's been a long time since earlier this year. So basically, I think that's what's throwing me off. The caves are going to be amazing, and they have been changed, like, a little bit. They keep getting adjusted. But the mountains, they're new. They're cool. They're exciting. So I keep forgetting about anything under Y64 getting completely redone. By the way, that lapis trick that we tried earlier on, it doesn't actually work in 1.18. Ore generation is completely different. It's sad. Speaking of ores, what ores am I looking for today? Well, hey, watch this. Goodbye, zombie. Goodbye. Do you see this? I'm armed now. I'm armed. Speaking of ores, what ores am I looking for today? Well, really, honestly, none. I'm trying to find out one big thing. Earlier on in the series, we went down into the cave system and saw what it was like early game, like without very much armor at all. Now, well, now is not the same. We're doing pretty well. What would it be like now? Like, are the caves going to just be insanely easy because it's easier to block spawns? Like, I can put a torch, I'm out. Run it again. Are the caves going to be insanely easy because I can put a torch right here and then have one over there, and then this whole area is completely spawn-proof, plus really good armor and good gear too? Yeah. I think that's going to be the answer right now. Things are probably going to change with the warden, but I think right now, this is a literal cakewalk. Like, walking on cake. Oh, no, it's water. Maybe this water will take us somewhere, but I have to be careful. See, in Hardcore Minecraft, I'm pretty sure I can deal with a lot of the things. I feel pretty confident about, taking on dangerous things. But drowning? Drowning. No way, not a chance. I'm not going anywhere near the water. I think it's bad. All bad news. Also, my pickaxe has Silk Touch. Like, just Silk Touch. I need a couple more diamonds. If I could find a couple more diamonds today, that would be cool. It's not really the goal or anything. But if I could find more diamonds to get Fortune 3, that'd be great. Guaranteed at some point, we're going to have to make a different pickaxe so we can actually mine coal and make more torches. But, oh, no, maybe not. I was going to say, maybe this cave is over, but maybe it's not. Maybe it goes somewhere. Creeper, my guy, what are you doing down here? What are you doing? So far, I've honestly been a fan of pretty much like 95% of the changes happening in the 1.18 test snapshots. But one thing that I'm very concerned about is the game getting too easy. Like, I mean, sure, there's going to be things like the warden in the game that are going to discourage things getting like too easy. It's meant to be really, really strong, really, really difficult. But like, still, is one mob going to be enough to make the entire game like challenging still? You see, in theory, updating the game, making the caves deeper, the terrain crazier, will make everything harder. But there are other changes in the update, like the lighting change, that I actually do really like. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the lighting change. I think it makes sense, and it's really, really good. Glad it's happening. But if there ends up being a bunch of changes like that, and who knows what the other ones could be, then it might make the game really easy. Which, I mean, I guess I would be fine with in the short term. But hopefully, eventually, things get a little bit more challenging. Like, even if there's a separate game mode that you turn on, that things just, like, do a crazy amount of damage or just something like that. I mean, okay, maybe a little bit more thought out. I'm not really a developer or something. But yeah, like, some mode that makes things way more difficult. Like, I'm not talking, like, one life difficult. That's great and all, and it adds a lot of challenge. But, like, I'm talking more difficult, and you can keep respawning. So, like, imagine hardcore Minecraft, but all of the mobs do, like, 2 times the damage, and you can respawn. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is the first one of this whole world. This very well might be. You might be the first one, the first of your kind to come back here. Come back here. I won't hurt you, kind friend. I will not hurt you at all. 1 glowing sack. That's what all that was for? I mean, that's kind of a ripoff. Does this go anywhere? See, these things are really dangerous, like high risk of drowning inside of these things, but the thing that makes it way easier are these magma column things. I mean, they're cool, like they add more to this thing, but also I could just swim over to it and sit in it and just breathe. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of cheap. Like this right here. Yeah, it's so cheap. So what I want to see here, we're getting close to deep slate, or we are at deep slate. Can we just dig maybe straight down and hit another cave system? These aquifers sometimes just get cut off, especially in the earlier snapshots, which is what this was generated in. Can we just find a deeper cave? I mean, I think it was usually happening like right at the end of these things though. So maybe like we go all the way over here. Okay, yeah, maybe not. So I think we have a little bit of a problem here. This might be one of those 1.18 caves that just ends up getting flooded. I'm not finding a way to go anywhere deeper than really where the water is. Whoa, 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 whoa. My guy with the boots. My guy with the boots. You can't climb, though. Whoa, dude. No way. No way. He's got the 350s. Oh, those are 350s. That's sweet. Okay, okay. We'll leave you alone. But not the creeper. And definitely not that thing. Definitely not that. Goodbye. Nice shoes. All right, so finally, I found a cave that isn't full of water completely. And maybe it goes down a little bit. But at least it's not full of water. Where you at, my guy? Where you at? You're not the only one with the bow anymore. Where you at? I know you're over here. Oh, I've got big money on Dan over there. Dan is doing good. No, you took Dan out. I mean, predictable. You have an enchantment. Come on. Oh, right. This is more the cave experience that I was looking for. An actual cave, not flooded with water. But we're really not that far down. Why 30? I'd like to get into deep slate, like now. Also, I feel like now is probably a good time to craft another pickaxe. Another pickaxe right here. And start mining coal. Oh no, this cave reaches back around to this ravine, and definitely was swimming in that thing. Oh no. I feel like I've been saying so many negative things though, so I want to switch it up. A positive thing. The new caves are great. They're really, really cool. Okay, there's so many mobs in here. Skeleton with the armor, not a chance, not a chance. You can just go away, my guy. Yeah, you can just go. Hey, I was saying, the new caves are great. Like, I really like the new shapes and everything like that and what they're bringing to the game. I also really like the lighting change. I feel like it makes sense in the new caves too. Like, going through these caves right now, earlier on, feels completely different. Like, you kind of get used to the cave shapes. Like, in Minecraft right now, like, the caves... Oh, did you just get me? Did you just get me? Did you just get me? Oh, did you just give me music disc? Did you just give me a music disc? Oh, you did. You got me a music disc. My guy, I didn't even deserve to take you out. I'm so sorry. But yeah, after playing the game for so long, you kind of start to get used to some of the cave shapes. Like, the round caves, the long caves, ravines, things like that. Going around in these caves with completely different shapes... Yeah, it feels completely different. like right there. Like, I didn't even have my guard up. I didn't even think a creeper would be falling down on me right there. But no, yeah, it could happen. Having good armor, though, definitely makes things feel way, way better. Like, finding a bunch of mobs, not a problem. Creeper falling on top of me, also not really a problem. Finding iron today, also not a problem. 40 iron ore with Fortune 3, that's amazing. But we need to go deeper. Hopefully this time this could maybe... that's not looking good. That's not looking very good at all. Alright, so I gotta be careful. Drowning is definitely a challenge at all points in the game. And this is probably the most dangerous part of the new caves. Things like this, I can't even tell if that actually goes anywhere. Like, I don't want to swim to the bottom and see that it doesn't go anywhere. Confirmed, it does not go anywhere. Hold on a minute. Did I see what I thought I saw? Did I see what I thought I saw in this water in here? No, I guess not. I'm crazy. Whoa. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Stop it. Stop. So, kind of cool. I feel like I found the way out of the cave that looks like the surface up there. It looks like it's daytime. And I found a part of the cave that goes a little bit deeper. I don't know how I missed this. Hopefully this time it actually goes somewhere, though. Yikes. Doesn't really look good. But you never know. You never know. Sometimes these things get cut off. It could just be like a couple more blocks down, and then there's more cave. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like that's happening. Never mind. We've been in this cave for a while now. I feel like this is a good point to summarize what I'm thinking. So far, based off of what I've seen, this is actually one of the easiest caves that I've ever experienced. I mean, yes, I have decent armor, decent tools, so how tough could it really be? But as long as you're playing things at least a little bit safe and lighting things up, the caves get pretty easy, pretty quick. It doesn't seem like this cave is going to go anywhere, so I think we're done with it. Hey, look at where we are. We entered the cave system way over there. We ended up coming out of the thing over here. With how things generate right now and how it was in the earlier test snapshots, it's actually pretty easy to find a cave system. I mean, not necessarily a good cave system, but a cave. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to say, by the way, we updated the game. It's in test snapshot number 5 now. Somewhere over here, I can't exactly remember where. I think it's like literally right there. We found a cave system earlier. It was pretty big looking. This is it. This is definitely it. Hopefully this one will go all the way down. Off to a solid start. I like the looks of this thing. This looks really good. This could go somewhere. I guess it's not all easy though. The other challenge that I've been experiencing with the caves is things like this. Cave systems begin, and then they just end up getting cut off. Or you end up with a dreadful aquifer, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Aquifer, nice. But when the aquifers end up cutting up, like every single cave, and you have to try and swim through it and potentially drown, yeah, that's really dangerous. So that cave didn't go anywhere. It was really short. It just got cut off right at the end, and it didn't go anywhere. But there are other caves right over here. Maybe one of these will go really low. Water. Not a good sign. It wraps around to there and there. Again, water. Not a good sign. If the devs are still making cave changes, I think the aquifers maybe need to be turned down or adjusted so they don't just constantly generate and separate the upper caves from the lower caves. Like, how are you even meant to get down there? Like, even late game, good armor, you can't swim through that thing without the water enchantments. But I don't know. Maybe that's the point. The most dangerous part about the caves, though, definitely shouldn't be water. So now, truly, this is a race against the clock. Hopefully we can find a cave before nighttime, because we can't sleep. What needs to happen to the new caves to actually make them more of a challenge? I'm not too sure. I can think of one thing. Maybe difficulty scales up the deeper you go down. Either new, more dangerous mobs start spawning lower down that make it more of a challenge, or the mobs that are just lower down in the world do more damage somehow. Like the zombie is stronger, the skeleton is stronger. Doing something like that might actually make the lower parts of the caves a little bit more dangerous. But is that actually a good idea? Well, I have no clue. That's why I'm not a developer. Another thing that could help, again, I don't know how it would work, but maybe more mobs spawn. Like, there's more in the cave system. That would definitely make it more dangerous. And something, please, anything, really, something needs to happen to the aquifers. They're too much. It's been a long time since I've had a bow. It's been a really long time, and it feels good. Like, this feels great. But yes, finally. I definitely remember seeing this cave before. We went into it, and then we bailed out because of a skeleton or something like that. How could I even do that? I'm not too sure. But a cave. Maybe this will actually go somewhere. Okay, that ended quick. It does not actually go anywhere. Maybe this aquifer will go somewhere. Okay, yep. That doesn't go anywhere either. We must have gotten insanely lucky at the beginning of the series with that cave, like inside of the ravine that goes all the way down into the deep slate, because it's actually way harder to get down there than I thought. Like, I thought it was going to be insanely easy. Like, honestly, I thought I would find a cave, maybe an aquifer inside of that cave, go down into it, swim down, maybe break a few blocks, and then boom, deep slate. I guess it's not that common. And so, I've grown tired, sad, afraid, and scared. It's been a long night. It's been a really long night. There's so many of these things in the field. But I mean, hey, third try is the charm, right? This is the third cave that I've gone into now. Oh, no. Okay, it's not all bad news. This is the third cave that I've gone into now that essentially looks like this. They're all over this plains. Will this one maybe go somewhere? Oh, I think it does. Oh, I think it does. It does. Third try is the charm. Yes, the third try is the charm for sure. Always. I made a quick stop back up over at the base, dropped off some stuff, but gamers, we're in. It's finally go time again. Hopefully I can find my way out of this thing. This is going to be tricky. It's a small entrance, but let's go. So it's actually day number 2 of working on this project now. I was working on it late last night, and then the dawn to listening party. Well, you see, it's actually quite funny, quite awkward even. The listening party was meant to begin at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. the start time, but of course, you know, as to be expected, it's always delayed. You might know, the live stream ended up happening. It was great. It was good. It was uncertain at times, but it was good. Like, it wasn't clear if it was going to end up happening, but sure enough, the dawn to stream ended up happening, but not at 9. No. So I stopped working on this video at like 8 p.m. just in case it was in time. It wasn't in time. The stream started at like 11:30. Like 11:30. Yeah, third version of the album is pretty cool. I mean, I wish Kid Cudi was back on Moon at the least, but I mean, it's cool. But here's the funny part. Listening party begins at 11:30, maybe a little bit after. It ends at like 1 something. And of course the album's out. Of course there is an album. Yeah. So this cave is actually pretty interesting looking. This is one of those new-shaped caves that is like really thin and kind of like diagonal cutting through here. And whoa, it looks like it goes deep. It looks like it goes deep. It's deep slate time. So these things are going to be really interesting to go back up through. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm probably just going to have to tower or something. But it goes deep. Finally. If we can get to deep slate, and I want to make this clear, this is like not a for sure goal. It's just maybe. Like if it happens, it's great. If we can get down to deep slate right there, and we can find 1 diamond so we can listen to that music disc, that'd be sweet. After all, it's the only music that actually ended up releasing. Gold ore. I don't know how to feel about this. I will take it. It does look really nice ever since the texture update, after all. I mean, yeah, that's a good looking texture. But it's gold. That's all I can say about it. Alright, so not only are we in now, but we're officially in. We're in deep slate level, but I just figured out something really tragic, actually. My armor. This chest plate, 12 durability left. I don't know if I should take it off or not, because it gives us so much protection. I mean, the caves have been simple. Quite easy, even. Very manageable, but you never know. Watch the caves end up getting, like, insanely difficult down here at this point in the video, and then everything that I've said earlier about all the caves being, like, the easiest thing in the world, yeah, it all switches up. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Hold on, my guy. Hold on. It's there. It's there. The diamonds. It's there, and it's a deep slate cave. It looks so good. I don't know how this is going to show up on video, but trust me, if you can't see anything, it looks so good. Deep slate cave. I love caves made out of deep slate. Diamonds, you're amazing. If you would make music, I'm sure you would actually put the album out. That's great. Oh, there is more too. 3 diamonds. 3rd cave. Nothing is a coincidence. Alright, so this cave right here, at this point, I will call this a medium-sized cave. It's not like the biggest open cave in the world. I hear a spider and zombie. It's not like the biggest, most open cave in the world, but it's not the smallest thing too. Now, I hear mobs, 100%. There has to be like another cave over here. Sounds like it's going kind of crazy too. Is it above us? Well, there's the answer. I was really kind of hoping that it would be below us, but above us works, definitely. Spider, go away. Oh, there it is. There's the baby zombie. Come on, buddy. So here's my strategy for this cave. I push the baby zombie down into the hole, and now I'm up high. I can stand on this pillar and look around, and nothing can get me up here. I'm way too tall. So we can look around, and this cave is way bigger. Enderman over there, you're gonna have to be careful about that. This is a good-sized cave. Oh, no, this is actually kind of like a huge cave. Yes, finally. Big cave caving. This cave is not like that first cave that we found earlier on in the series, except this time we're actually geared up. Now I have to be really careful. The armor is literally about to leave us. Yeah, like 3 durability now. Honestly, I'm just gonna take it off. So that's gonna switch things up a little bit and make it a little bit more challenging, but I still think this is gonna be probably pretty easy. At least if we have a bunch of torches. I almost completely forgot that one of the big disadvantages of these low caves is the fact that there's no coal generating down low, which I love. I think it is so cool. Like, you have to prepare for the low caves. Like, you find a bunch of coal in the higher up caves that lead down to these ones, hopefully, or you just bring a bunch from your base, so you can actually light everything up. And then if you're really far down here, and you don't have coal, well, then it does get a little bit more tricky. Now, I found like 50 creepers over here. Look at this. This is insane. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one right there, 5. And then there's skeletons all over the place too. Maybe, if we're lucky, we could loot ourselves a couple more music discs. That could be pretty sweet. But also, I have to remember that I'm kind of out of armor now, and my torches too. I kind of ran out of torches. Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful. All right, so having a bunch of skeletons here is nice for sure. In one way, it is kind of cool. But to be honest, we don't need like a bunch of skeletons. So maybe you can go away, and then maybe this one too. Yeah, like we could get rid of that skeleton too. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Don't fight each other. Fight the creepers. Come on, take the creepers out. We need some music. All of this for a simple music disc. Is it worth it? I guess we'll find out. It definitely could not be worth it at all. But you see, at this point, I've committed. One music disc, let's go. Okay, enough of that. It's getting old. All right, look, my guy, you gotta hurry up a little bit. Oh, there's one music disc. There's one. Okay, let's get more. Let's get more music discs. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. The inventory's full. How could that happen? How could that end up happening? That's not good. Let's get rid of tough. I'm sorry, Tough. No way I'm spending all this time, dedicating all the time to do this, and actually not even getting the music disc. Oh, a second one too? Sweet, thank you. Yeah, the new caves are actually pretty cool. You find a big open one like this. Look at this. I think we get the skeleton to take out basically all of these creepers and get like a bunch of music discs. Oh, and there's another one too now? Sweet. Another one? Nice. Another one? Okay, soon. Zombie with the bow. What are you doing? No. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. Okay. One more. Get us one more music disc. Wow, actually, these caves are so big in some spots, like over here, that mobs can actually... Oh. What did you do? What'd you do wrong? Yikes. Yeah, but these caves get so big in some spots, like this spot right here, that mobs can actually end up spawning on one side of the cave while you're on the other side. That's kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 music discs. Yeah, that's not bad. But admittedly, that was a little bit of a detour. Let's go ahead and finish this up. This cave is insane. Look at how big it gets. It keeps going over here, cuts through. It's almost like a... No, it is a ravine. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, so I want to modify what I was saying earlier. These new caves aren't, like, insanely easy, especially when they get big. Honestly, I would have thought that the bigger, more open caves get easier because they're, you know, big and open. But they actually get a little bit more challenging. Because if you don't light them all up, mobs will spawn at one end of the cave, like a zombie. Like, while I'm over here, a zombie could spawn over there and then just pathfind right over to me and make my life annoying. This is an amazing cave, though. This is like the perfect cave. Remember what I said about running out of coal though, deep down in the caves? Yeah, I used up all my coal. I hear a baby zombie. This cave is actually kind of perfect though because it's right on the border. Like you can go back up and find coal and then I could run back down here if I wanted to. Bundles. If bundles get easier to craft, they're going to be amazing in a place like this because look at this. My inventory is absolutely clogged up now. I mean, yes, granted we took a little bit of a detour, but it's so full. Like as long as it's not too hard to craft, right now it's rabbit hide, which is going to be a little bit tricky because rabbits are so uncommon. As long as it's at least a little easy to get the crafting ingredients for the bundle, I think it's going to be amazing. Oh, look at this. I mean, right now, I would love to have a bundle. I would definitely put the diamonds inside of a bundle. Even more diamonds. Whoa. And I found another part of the cave from digging out the diamonds. That's kind of cool. Okay, I think I just got really unlucky earlier and found like the worst cave ever and then a couple of pretty terrible caves after that. This cave is amazing and it feels pretty good. Like with how big and expansive this cave is, it's really not too easy. But at the same time, it's not as hard as you would think. Oh. That didn't even register. I found a geode too. There's a geode right here. That's kind of sweet. What do you think about that, zombies? Oh, what's that? You don't care about the geode? Okay. The thin hallways, like this one right here, are definitely a little bit easier because they're way closer to the old caves. Like you just put torches in them. You space the torches out a lot, kind of like I did there, and they're entirely spawn-proof. But the big caverns actually add a ton of difficulty. That's kind of sweet. I don't know what to do with this amethyst geode. Like, I mean, maybe I just write down the coordinates and come back to it if I ever need it. I don't know if I'm ever going to need it, though. So what is this? Is this an aquifer spilling down into the cave? I guarantee you, this is some aquifer spilling down. Maybe? Maybe it's just a waterfall. Oh, this cave goes deep. It goes really deep. However, unfortunately, we're on our last stack of torches. And I got lost. I think I got completely lost. I can't find the big room. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Look at all this gravel. It found more of the cave. It just wraps back around, though. Yeah, that whole torches on one side of the cave wall trick, that could come in handy right now. It's a little too late, though. This is the biggest cave system in the world, though. This thing is crazy. It goes up, it goes down. Some of the rooms get small and they're easy. Some of the rooms get bigger and they're way more dangerous. And actually, mob spawning inside of this cave feels pretty good. I keep finding areas like this that are a little bit further away, I guess, and then mobs keep spawning in them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Maybe one more music disc? No? Oh, one more music disc. Yes. I don't know how that happened. I swear I took that creeper out myself. Thank you. But at this point in the game, running low on torches and completely lost in this cave system, I think it's time to make a staircase and get out. While I mine back up to the surface, I'd like to talk a little bit about the caves and my final thoughts from what I experienced today. First off, difficulty. It's not actually as easy as I thought in the beginning. In the beginning, I got unlucky and found a really small cave, and yeah, small cave, pretty easy. But when the cave gets bigger, and not only like bigger sized room, but just more expansive, it gets way more challenging because mobs keep spawning inside of it, and yeah, it's a bigger cave. The bigger the cave system, the more tricky. Also, the bigger the room, the more tricky. You definitely need to move through the big rooms like quickly and light them up or mobs will keep spawning inside of them, and that's good. That's really cool. I still do definitely think though that it would be interesting to see mobs get a little bit more dangerous the deeper down you go. It would add even more challenge. In my opinion, from the caves that I found today and couldn't find, aquifers are the single biggest problem here. Like, the idea of them is really cool, but there's just so many of them that it honestly starts to get a little bit annoying. When you go into a cave, you expect to cave, not really have to like dive and swim a bunch, and yeah, the aquifers kind of create a big problem. They also seem to cut up caves weirdly. New cave shapes are amazing. They make things way less predictable. I love them. With maybe just a tiny bit more polish, especially when it comes to the aquifers, these caves are going to be amazing. We're back. Ah, we're back. The surface, I missed you. And daytime too, this is like perfect. I have no clue where I am though. I don't recognize this at all. I think we've gone really far. I didn't write down the coordinates of the base either, but you know what actually? I feel like I kind of know where this is. So it's a plains biome and we weren't in the caves for too long. We can't be too far. There it is. We're insanely close. New Minecraft 1.18 caves, they're pretty sweet, and the bigger they get, the more dangerous they are. Waddlers, that's gonna do it for Hardcore Minecraft episode number 10. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, join notification gang. I will see you all. I'm just kidding. There is one more thing that we're gonna do. We got these diamonds. Of course, we have to use the diamonds. We honestly ended up getting so much loot today. It's kind of insane, actually. Check this out. This is everything that I found from the earlier cave system, plus my inventory, basically. Yeah, it's basically like all of this stuff right here. We had pretty good luck. Insane, actually, when it comes to music discs. 7? 7 music discs. That's nice. Thanks for watching, everybody. Keep your eyes out for another episode sometime soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.